Yep.
Yeah, that is loud.
Tonight on the Thunder Broadcasting Network, the St. James Academy Thunder travel to St. Thomas Aquinas High School to face the Saints in what is a fun holiday matchup, and it's a rivalry one. So stay right here for all the action.
We are live from St. Thomas Aquinas High School. Huge girls basketball game on deck here. Mary Claire, what do you think?
Absolutely. Big time rivalry matchup right here at St. Thomas Aquinas High School. Two great programs going at it. Alex Krause on the Saints side, 21 points per game, so versatile. And of course, on the Thunder side, Elle Robinson, 9 rebounds a game. Those second chance points are going to come up critical tonight.
Absolutely. Huge game tonight. Both teams looking for a huge pivotal win going into the holiday season. What do you think, Sal?
Guys, you can feel the atmosphere here as they're warming up. It is intense. Rivalry matchups always mean just a little bit more, and both the girls on both sides are going to want to get a key dub here. Saints come in the favorites, but I think the Thunder can pull an upset here tonight.
Absolutely. Saints Thunder next on Thunder Broadcasting Network.
Tonight on the Thunder Broadcast.
Okay, right now? Okay. Good evening. We welcome you into St. Thomas Aquinas High School, where finals have concluded and all eyes are now on basketball. Your Lady Thunder take on the Saints in a highly anticipated matchup here tonight. I'm here alongside Mary Claire Zacharias and Salvador Valera.
This Aquinas team is just built different. The Saints are the defending 5A state champions and have won 8 of the last 9 state titles, and they show no signs of slowing down. Alex Kraus is coming into her senior season balling as she has surpassed 1,000 career points. Alex Kraus is a player you simply cannot stop. As Coach Snell told me, they're going to throw tons of different schemes her way. Now, Layla Boylan, the versatile junior guard who is aggressive on the defensive end, which leads to many transition buckets and the ability for her teammates to run out in transition. This Saints team looks to cause some havoc for the Thunder tonight.
Yeah, of course, Mary Claire. This Saints team has started the season red hot with a 4-0 record and outscoring opponents by nearly 20 points per game, Sal.
And, Zach, with those big wins comes a lot of confidence, and Aquinas has got to be feeling good coming off of those games into the night. For the St. James Thunder team to beat the Saints tonight, they're going to have to excel in every aspect of the game, and especially putting up points against Aquinas. As we meet tonight's players, Mary Claire, what are the keys to victory for St. James Thunder to come out on top?
The key for the Thunder tonight will be slowing down Alex Kraus as she comes into this one averaging 21 points per game and dealing with the Saints' versatile interior presence with Nora Goodenow wiping the boards clean with 9 rebounds a game. If the Thunder want a chance, they must force Kraus into tough contested shots, which requires the Thunder to be active defensively. For the Thunder, Elle Robinson needs to finish consistently in the paint, and Stella Sachs, already putting together an impressive freshman campaign, must continue attacking downhill and getting to the charity stripe and knocking those down. The Lady Thunder need to play together and have their emotions in check if they want to pull off the upset.
Yep, should be a good one here. We have on tap for you guys St. James and St. Thomas Aquinas up next on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. All right, we're getting ready to tip off here. Thunder against the Saints. Always highly anticipated matchup.
Absolutely. First 5 minutes are going to be key here. Thunder need to dominate on the defensive floor. It all starts on the defense, so you get those points on the offensive side of the ball. And it will be Nora Goodenow and Ireland Sullivan tipping it off here.
All right, we're all set for action, and Ireland Sullivan brings in the opening tip. Sachs at the top of the key. Back with it. Finds Robinson in the corner. Feeds into Sullivan in the paint. Sullivan 3. Off the mark. Rebound, Nora Goodenow.
A good offense there from the Thunder. Just better defense, honestly, from the Saints. Just locking them down all phases in the game as Ireland and Elle were trying to post up in the paint.
Looks like potential foul on the Saints there. The Thunder ball.
Yeah, and the Thunder are going to have to take advantage of every opportunity they have to score tonight, especially against this Aquinas team who has been outscoring their opponents by almost 20 points a game.
Sachs again finds Robinson. Tipped away. So let's go out of bounds.
And you're really going to see the Thunder want to get in the paint and score because they're not shooting very well. 25% from beyond the arc this season. So you see right there, Sachs just driving.
Yeah, not a lot of time on the shot clock there. Had to put up a shot, didn't fall. Now on the defensive end, Welsh with it in the corner. Finds Goodenow in the paint. Up, off the glass, and rattles out. Then a foul will be called on Ireland Sullivan. We'll send number 33, Addison Sabers, to the line for 2.
Yeah, I mean, great job there from Addison Sabers. Such a strong player, committed at Penn State for softball. I've known Addison Sabers for a while, used to play club basketball with her. She is a great physical player out there, and that's what Coach Rick Hetzel likes about Addison Sabers out here.
First one off the mark.
And guys, we are almost a minute and 20 seconds into this one, and it is still no points on the board here. Just a testament to how good these two defenses are.
Nothing but net on the second one. Thunder pressing it down the court. Looking to set up the offense. Stripped away. The steal there by Layla Boylan. So aggressive on the defensive end.
Yeah, absolutely. Layla Boylan, such a great player. Actually doesn't play AAU basketball here. She goes to Colorado. Plays for Colorado Lockdown in Colorado. Great player out here. 7 assists per game. She gets her teammates involved.
Will scrounge for the ball. Thrown back court. And Nora Goodenow just has to roll on it. We'll have a jump ball.
Yep, love to see Caroline Reeder getting on the floor. Every coach likes that. Being physical, got to get on the ground to get that one. But stays with the Saints with that good ball.
And guys, this has been a real defensive showcase for both teams, as honestly evident by the score. But that is just going to, we were wondering, Mary Claire, we were talking about it before the game about what side of the ball was going to be the most important. Right now it's defense.
Yeah, absolutely. All starts on the defensive end to get those points on the board.
Shot clock running down. Saints have no choice but to throw up a 3, and Layla Boylan puts it through. 4-0 Saints.
Yeah, absolutely. No surprise there. Knocking it down. Feet set. Follow through. Gets it to go. Layla Boylan with the triple.
Sullivan finding Albright in the paint. Knocked out of bounds by Boylan.
Yep, great defense there from the Saints, but will be an inbound under the basket here for the Thunder. And this is where they have succeeded this year. Inbound plays under the basket. That's where most of their points are coming from.
Robinson out to Ruger for 3. Off the mark. Boylan with it down the court, looks ahead for Welsh. Welch with a little push. Kraus finds good now. Stolen by Ruger. And it's ripped out of bounds by Boylan. What a defensive prowess.
Yeah, absolutely. Great hands there from Caroline Rieger. Really want her to finish that one. Maybe a little Euro step. Heard everyone yell, Wolf. That means someone's behind you. Saints strip it away. Another inbound to the basket.
Hopefully the Thunder here can turn this one into some points. Get on the board here.
Yeah, absolutely. You want points off that. That's a fast break point. You got to get that.
Albright looking to generate some offense. Up to Sullivan. Into the paint. Good take.
Yeah, great take there from Ireland Sullivan. Going up against Addison Sabres, one of their best bigs on this team besides Nora Goodenow. But great job there from Ireland Sullivan. Ireland Sullivan shooting 69% from the stripe this season. Love to see her knock both of these down. First points on the board for the Thunder here.
First one is pure. Into the game for the Thunder. Number 11, Tegan Vietti, in for Caroline Ruger.
Yeah, absolutely. Tegan Vietti, a great addition to this Thunder team. Really had a tough road. Tore her left ACL, then she transferred from Blue Valley Southwest, was unable to play last year, still recovering from that injury, but now 100%, and we have really seen her succeed on the hardwood this year, really playing some good minutes.
Yep, Saints bring the ball down the court. Here's Boylan. Out for three. No good. Rebound good now. The putback is through.
Great job there from Nora Goodenow. Like we were talking about earlier, second chance points. Those are going to be big for both teams tonight.
Sachs over to Robinson. Back to Sachs. Looking. Vietti top of the key, and Robinson is fouled by Boylan. Will stay with the Thunder.
Hard foul there. We'll see St. James really need to make something happen here. We're almost halfway through the first. It just feels like the Thunder have hit a wall on most of these offensive possessions. And for that, all credit goes to this STA defense. They've been doing an amazing job.
Well, hopefully for the Thunder, sophomore number 25, Tatum Ganson, can help with that as Ireland Sullivan checks out for a quick breather.
Absolutely. Tatum Ganson doing a great job for the Thunder. For the whole Thunder team, only has 3 points per game, but she's good coming off the bench on the defensive end. Points don't tell the whole story. You got to be good on all phases of the game, and she is.
Exactly. Huge three-point threat.
Absolutely.
Poked away by Boylan. Scramble for the ball. Robinson has it. Finds Albright. Albright being smothered, and another foul on Boylan. Her second, just halfway through this first quarter.
Yep, and that is big. Layla Boylan, 2 fouls, getting in foul trouble. Not good for the Saints, but good for the Thunder. Dual threat, both sides. Gets her teammates involved really well, and you see Layla Boylan coming out, and Hudson Welsh checking in. Hudson Welsh, a senior, good friends with Elle Robinson.
Well, when you're someone like Boyle, who this STA team depends on to put up some points, you cannot get those 2 costly fouls early.
Elle Robinson in the beautiful drive to the lane, just can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about earlier. You got to finish consistently in the paint, and that's just an easy floater you got to make. She's got the next one.
Novacek with it over to Welsh. Into the lane. Out to number 22, Ainsley Cook for 3. Offensive rebound for the Saints. Putback is no good.
And here's Ganson. This is where she's trouble. Out in transition, gets her teammates involved, gets it to the rack. Almost gets that one to go. Another one we really need to go in.
Great hustle play by Albright there. Ball's going to stay with the Saints.
Caroline Rieger checks back in, as well as Ireland Sullivan. Albright and Robinson will get a rest on the bench.
Bringing ball up for the Saints sophomore, number 22, Ainsley Cook, saw significant time on varsity last year.
Absolutely.
Really hoping to be one of them players for the Saints.
Yeah, absolutely. She was a 6th man of the year last year for this Aquinas basketball team, but only averaging 4 points per game this year, but just as well on the defensive end. Great finish there from Goodenow.
Great find by Welsh. Thunder got to respond. Over to Ireland.
And that's a turnover right there from Ireland Sullivan, and that has been a problem this year for the Thunder, averaging 18 turnovers a game, and that is big, 18, but that also helps your opponent because they get points off those turnovers, and that's what the Saints are really good at. You got to limit those turnovers in this big one.
Thunder are going to need if I'm Snell maybe here, if I get a chance to bring these girls back into a huddle, say, guys, we can play better than this. As a big block.
Huge block there from Sullivan, and then a foul on number 3, Hudson Welsh. Thunder should be shooting here as the 5th foul of the quarter.
Yep, and they will be shooting. Yep, 5th foul, Ireland Sullivan going back to the line.
And Aquinas, they've been playing aggressive here, and it's shown 5 fouls in 1 quarter. That is
Sachs nails the first.
Yep, great job there from Stella Sachs. Shooting 71% from the free throw line this season. Stella Sachs, such a great player. Played some club ball with her as well. She gets her teammates involved. And what we were talking about earlier, she gets downhill and gets to the free throw line and usually knocks them down.
Ruger out on Kraus on the baseline. Cook driving. Kicks back out to Kraus. Takes a deep 3. No good. Sachs pushing down the court. Back out. Little scoop layup there, does not fall for the Thunder. Reagan Novacek travels. It'll be Thunder ball.
Unfortunate there from Reagan Novacek, coming off a 19-point performance against Pius. Aquinas beat Pius by 19 points the other night. Both of these teams coming off wins as well.
Yeah, into the game for the first time, number 21, senior Mally Ursic, up there in the corner. Got to look out for her shooting ability. Sachs brings the ball up the court. Back up to Robinson, nice floater, in and out. Gets her own miss, puts it back up, and draws the foul.
Yeah, good job there from Robinson. Like her to finish that one, but the problem was on that one, the rebound went all the way to the ground. You usually see coaches, you want to keep that ball up so they don't hit it out of your hands, so you can just go strong up with it. But since it was on the ground, she kept it low. It was a foul call. She knocks the first one down.
As many have expected, we're seeing quite the defensive first quarter here. Thunder earning all their points from the charity stripe.
And that's big. That means we're knocking them down, which is huge.
Second shot is true. Kraus with the ball for the Saints. Finds Novacek into the corner for Sabres. Shot clock dwindling. Suffocating defense here for the Thunder. Last touch by the Saints. Going the Thunder's way.
Yeah, great defense there from the Thunder. Love to see it. No points off that Saints possession.
And Zach, what you were saying about getting all our points from the free throw line, I mean, it's good in this scenario where it's still only a 3-point game, but you would love to see the Thunder get some more points just kind of naturally. Maybe hit a 3 or 2, but I mean, you cannot live on free throws alone.
Yeah, got to make sure to spread the court like trying to do there before Kraus knocks it out of bounds.
And this St. Thomas Aquinas program, guys, is top tier, defending 5A state champions with a 68-61 win over Seaman. Really a back and forth game against Anna Becker, who used to play for Topeka Seaman, but now she's in the starting 5 at Drake University, averaging about 8 points.
Kraus looking to make something happen, finds good now.
Great block there from Robinson. Absolutely swatted her away there. Has a double dribble called there from Sachs. And that's something we got to take advantage of, guys. We get that block from Robinson. That's when you got to go down and score.
Exactly. Ireland Sullivan coming out the game. Aquinas with a significant height advantage in the paint now. Newark could now, standing at 6'2". Kraus to Cook, back to Kraus, driving, jumper, no good. Defensive board by Emmy Albright. Finds Ursic in the corner. Back to Ursic for 3. Off back iron.
Great job there from Albright, getting that rebound, love to see it.
Another layup attempt there, off the mark for the Thunder.
And those are that second chance points, opportunities there.
Huge hustle play there. Emmy Albright forces Nora Goodnow to step out of bounds. And it'll stay Thunder ball. That's the type of stuff we've seen from Emmy Albright all season long.
Absolutely. Such a tough and physical player out here for St. James, getting quality minutes this year. And she's taking advantage of all of them.
There's another turnover there. Kraus, as time expires in the first, chucks up a 3. It's no good. End of the first quarter. Saints 8, St. James 5. Send you eyes over to commercial. We'll be back right after this. We welcome you back inside the gymnasium at St. Thomas Aquinas High School. Saints holding a 3-point lead into the second quarter here of this defensive affair.
Yeah, just great defense by both respective programs here, honestly. But like we just saw, Emmy Albright getting on the boards, forcing turnovers. And I talked to Coach Snell at the very start of the season. The Thunder are not returning as much productivity as last year, as Becker and Kerwin led in all areas except efficiency, which was led by Robinson. Lost 3 out of the 5 starters, with Messer graduating, now playing volleyball at USC, earning all Pacific Region team honors, and then Kerwin balling over at University of Central Missouri, and then just due to transfers as well.
Offense is set here for the beginning of the quarter. Albright at the top. Robinson for 3. Buries it. Tie game.
All day, Robinson. Great job there from Elle Robinson from beyond the arc.
And that's what St. James need to put up some points. As now this, like you said, tie ball game here.
Kraus, a good move. Makes her way to the baseline. Ball stripped away. Good now under the basket, is fouled by Albright. 2 shots at the line.
That's really unfortunate there from Albright. Obviously have the height disadvantage there. Just want to see her just straight up, no reason to go down, but she's either going to make it or miss it, and she has missed some of those bunnies here tonight. Really just want Albright to just stay straight up next possession.
Off front rim on the first one. A little bit of crowd noise there, maybe forced her to miss a second.
No.
Oh. Ireland Sullivan called for the foul there on the reach over block. We'll be back at the line.
And that's unfortunate. There cannot keep giving STA chances like that to get those free points.
Yeah,
Sophomore Novacek misses the first one.
Yeah, I honestly thought that block was clean on Sullivan, but she did come from the back. Don't have the best angle. Unfortunate there for Sullivan. That's her second personal.
The Saints knocked down one of their last 4 free throws. Quick up court to Albright. Great block there by the Saints, saved in bounds. Back to Caroline Ruger, who draws the foul.
Great job there from Caroline Rieger, drawing that foul. Had the ball right in her hands. She knew she was going to go up for that because that defender had her hand right in her arm. So she just went up, obviously going to go for the free throw line at that point.
Unsuccessful on the first. Into the game, number 15, sophomore Lila Simmons, giving Sullivan a breather.
Lila Simmons, definitely a three-point shooter. Also used to play club basketball with Lila Simmons as well. Great teammate, definitely a team player.
Elle Robinson with the offensive rebound on the free throw and a strong putback to give St. James its first lead of the night, 10-9.
And look at that, Layla Boylan comes right into the game right after that, and look, she's on the stat sheet. And one for Layla Boylan.
Beautiful layup by her, great take, and got to prove that she's worthy of being back in the game and stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. Layla Boylan, only a junior. She has many D1 offers, but include Harvard, Nebraska, KU, and Colorado.
Can't finish a three-point play. Thunder in transition. Robinson, top of the key. Robinson again, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Looking for something. Finds Sachs cutting. Layup is no good. The ball will stay with the Thunder.
Yeah, unfortunate. Had many opportunities there to get it in the cup. Just couldn't find it. Stella Sachs has been struggling as of late. Went 0 for 6 in their last game.
Great opportunity here for the Thunder as the shot clock resets after the ball is tipped out by the Saints. So Vietti, top of the key. Robinson. Simmons for three. Back iron rebound by Kate Friel.
Still a good shot there from Lila Simmons. Good job there for not passing that shot up because she did have it wide open.
The pass to the paint is swatted away by Elle Robinson, but it's secured by Nora Goodnow, who gets another and one for the Saints.
Great job there from Nora Goodnow, just going up strong, drawing that foul on Simmons.
And we'll go to what feels like the 25th free throw of the game already here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and the story tonight might be who stays out of foul trouble more here. But as you look at it now, St. James 4 fouls in this quarter, Saints with only 1. Felt like it was reversed last time.
Yeah, also I think they need to be knocking down their free throws as well. It's going to be the team who's knocking down their free throws. Guys, those are 3 points right there. It's a visible turnover when you miss free throws.
Absolutely. Goodnow completes the three-point play, and Saints lead by 4. Robinson called for the travel there, trying to generate some offense for the Thunder.
Yeah, we've seen that move a few times tonight, trying to do that little up and under move there. But it's easy when you do that up and under to drag your back foot, and that's what she did there. All good. Next possession. Oh, Robinson's got the next one. But that's another turnover like we were talking about.
Yep. Electric, Layla Boylan, top of the key. Finds a shooter. Pump fake. Nora Goodnow. Boylan back with it, looking to drive.
Great
Dishes
pass.
it off, and Goodnow finishes at the rim. Great find and great finish there.
Absolutely great vision by a big-time player, Layla Boylan. getting her teammates involved with the easy lay.
And the Saints are starting to get on a roll here. If you're the Thunder, you got to stop them here. You cannot let them get.
Sullivan, great take there, draws the foul, but cannot get the shot to fall. We'll be back at the free throw line.
And like I was saying, for the Thunder, you cannot let the Saints get these runs where they're getting 8 points without us responding once. That's going to be key, because if the Saints open up a lead, it's going to be hard for us to close it.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's partly because Layla Boylan came back into this game. They only scored 2 points when Layla Boylan was sitting on the bench, and look, they have 16 points on the board right now. That just shows how much Layla Boylan brings to the floor for the Saints.
Sullivan, 2 for 2 this trip.
Great job there from Island Sullivan, knocking those down.
Saints quick in transition. Boylan finds Novacek in the corner for 3. Rims out. Robinson the rebound. Finds Ganson in the corner. 3 for Tatum Ganson.
Absolutely, you bet on that one. Tatum Ganson, money beyond the arc.
Saints can't find a 3 of their own, and a foul is called on Alex Kraus, fighting for the rebound.
Love to see that shot go through. Good friend of mine, Tatum Ganson.
And for the Saints, they just have not been this same team we know from beyond the arc. It's been hard for them to score tonight.
Tatum Ganson under relentless pressure from Hudson Welsh. Finds Robinson again for the 3, and it is good again. Elle Robinson, not the player you'd expect to have 2 first-half threes.
Absolutely, but she does have 2, and I used to work out with Elle Robinson, and she still does practice those top-of-the-key three-pointers, and it's paying off right now.
Thunder in more of a zone look here.
And then,
foul called on Caroline Ruger there.
And you know why they're doing that? Zone, it pushes them to shoot threes. Nora Goodenow and Addison Sabers are taking over the lane/paint right now for this Thunder defense. That's why the Thunder defense are switching to that zone look, force them to shoot more threes. Because Kraus and Boylan are the only players that have shown they can shoot right now from beyond the arc.
And with that being the 5th foul of the second quarter for the Thunder, we'll send Nora Goodenow to the free throw line for 2.
And you just got to be more disciplined there. Giving up 5 fouls, you cannot continue to do that. Discipline, especially in a rivalry game.
Can't find the second. Sullivan with the board. Looking to drive off the back of the backboard there. Out to Vietti for 3. Bang!
Great job there from Tegan Vietti, getting on the stat sheet with that triple.
And with this zone, we've seen the Thunder jump out to an 11-0 run after trailing by 6.
Absolutely, all spark there from Tatum Ganson and Tegan Vietti, both off the bench.
And it is raining in here, even with the roof. 3 points all around.
Hudson Welsh with the pump fake gets Robinson up in the air, enough to get another foul called.
As we watch this again, Sullivan dishing it out to Vietti. Routine, no one on her. Drains that one, clean and easy. And the Thunder, like you said, just on an absolute run here, opening up the gap. And that's going to be key. Putting this Aquinas team down, you got to see what they're going to do, because Aquinas really haven't been down points much of this season. That's when you know what a team truly is when you put them down in those situations.
Welsh knocks them both down at the line. Robinson looking to make a move on Goodenow. Dishes it out to Ganson in the corner. No good.
Yep, same spot, just a little short on that one. Next play for Ganson. She's got the next one.
Suffocating defense from the Thunder here. Saints trying to get some paint touches. Great move there by Welsh, but cannot get the shot to fall. Ganson driving baseline. Draws another foul.
Yeah, great drive there from Ganson. Got the rip, then dribble, then drove it in. Now the free throw line. And know what's huge right now, guys? Alex Krause has absolutely 0 points. Big time key in this game. Thunder doing a great job defensively right now.
And continuing to shut her down is going to be key for the Thunder here.
Yes, that zone defense they've been showing is extremely pivotal. So completing off that and taking advantage of it before the Saints fully adjust is pivotal to the Thunder's success here. As Ursik checks back into the game for Ganson.
Layla Boylan once again checking out with her 2 fouls.
Robinson looking for somewhere to inbound it. Finds Ursik.
Unfortunate there. Picked up her dribble. Would love to keep that dribble alive.
Finds Vietti. Back to Robinson. Using that pivot. Dishes it back court, and that'll be a violation on the Thunder. Saints ball up 4.
Yeah, just too much standing around there offensively. Everyone just standing, and when they get the ball, just they dribble, then they just stop. You got to keep that dribble alive. Unfortunate there for the Thunder. Turn it over, give it to the Saints.
That would be Thunder up 4, rather. Apologies.
Even though Layla Boylan missed that one, that's just too easy right there. That's just a wide open mid-range.
Unfortunate kickball accidentally by Ruger there. Vietti was looking for Ursik under the basket. Would have been an easy 2. As Ursik looking to make something happen. Vietti now up to Robinson at the top of the key, as we've seen so much tonight.
Got to get a shot off. Shot clock down to 5.
Beautiful find from Mally Ursik. Caroline Ruger wide open under the basket for the easy layup.
Absolutely good find there from Mally Ursik, finding the sophomore Caroline Rieger.
And for St. James there, that was just a good sequence, but they're taking a lot of time with trying to make just those 2-point shots, which can be a good thing and a bad thing here, but got to find those open.
Yeah, that's true. At least we got some points to the board.
Boylan up to Krause. The floater off the bank and in. Alex Krause finds a field goal for the first time tonight.
Yeah, once again, just a poor closeout there from the Thunder defensively. I mean, Alex Krause, 4-year starter, 2 state championships under her belt. She's gonna make that all day.
Saints back with the ball. Sabres top of the key. Over to Novacek, finds Krause on the block. Tough fadeaway, can't get it to fall. Thunder in transition. Vietti finds Ursik. Is it stripped away? Krause in a fast break situation. And Ursik called for the kick ball there on defense.
And that was unfortunate there, just St. Thomas Aquinas. That was good defense from them. They read it well, knocked it away.
And you're seeing here, great feed there, picking the pocket of Addison Sabres. Caroline Rieger lays it in for the easy deuce.
And Thunder have had great ball movement, though.
Turnover on the inbounds from Layla Boylan. The Saints are jogging down the court. Kickball will be called on Krause.
And those are those in-transition moments that the Thunder really need to clean up. Those are 3 times tonight where we could have gotten 6 points there. That's just transition. You got to get some points off that because those are going to be adding up towards the 4th quarter.
Sullivan back into the game. They got something drawn up here. 12 seconds left in the first half. Sachs, pump fake, floater, back rim and out. Krause, 4 seconds. Tries. And one! Amazing take by Alex Krause. Draws the foul on Albright with 1 second left in the half.
What a smart player Alex Krause is. The usual player, the good player, would try to launch it from deep range. You know what she does? She goes downhill, gets into the lane, and finishes. Great job there from Alex Krause. That's just championship material basket right there.
And what a tough shot.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Misses the free throw. Sullivan the board, and that is the end of the first half. Your St. James Academy Thunder lead the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints 24-22.
Great, honestly, just a great game we have right here. Thunder up by 2 points, absolutely huge. So proud of St. James right now, because some may have thought, oh, we're down 10, maybe even more. Look, we are on top right now, only by 2. We got to keep this going.
Thunder are going to fight for this one with all they got, and they're holding on to it. They've got some great ball movement, and this second quarter they were able to put up a lot of points.
We'll now be sending you to our latest edition of the TBN Pulse.
From Lenexa, Kansas, this is TBN Pulse. Hi Thunders, my name is Lily Lemon and I'm coming to you from the venerable Fulton J. Sheen Video Production Studio here at St. James Academy. And this is Season 2, Episode 6 of TBN Pulse. In this episode, we're bringing you fresh content from our video production classes who have once again proven that deadlines really do spark miracles. In this episode, we see many ideas come to life through our video production class. Isabel Sinelli takes a look at our new football stadium. Mia Imlai has a piece about everyone's favorite teacher, Miss Garza, in our new program called School of Prayer. And finally, Abigail Kimberling shows us girls basketball. This is TBN Pulse.
I've been waiting for this for 14 years, just to have a home game so the whole community knew what it felt like to have a home football game. And it's just that we have great athletics and performing arts at St. James Academy, but there's nothing like a Friday night to bring a whole community together. We had 5,000 people there on the first game that we hosted, and it was electric. The flyover, all of that, national anthem, all of it was great. And so just for the school and the alumni to have the experience of a home game was pretty special. Every Friday we have Coach Walters come and do chapel talks. Right in there. So we go have dinner, and then we have chapel talks, and so it's just that's kind of where it started. It all starts with faith, and keep the main thing the main thing. And then it's tough to have a good, strong faith and need brothers to help you out with that community. They've done a really good job of leading the younger groups this year, which has been great. And so really like the way this team has grown the last 4 years. Learned this from a long time ago from Coach Byers and my dad too. We're going to coach you hard and we're going to praise you hard. So we're going to coach you hard, we're going to love you hard too, the same thing. So the guys know that we're there for them whenever they need it, but we're also going to coach you up to be good, strong Christian men.
Thanks, Isabel. And now a look at our SJ's newest way to change your prayer life.
My name is Natalie Garza, and I'm a theology teacher for seniors at St. James Academy. School of Prayer is an initiative that came about from Pope John Paul II's encyclical on the new millennium. So in this encyclical, he says that our Christian communities must become genuine schools of prayer, where we not only learn how to ask God for things, but learn so many different methods of prayer until the heart truly falls in love. So School of Prayer is a place that exists to help students fall in love with Jesus Christ through a systematic instruction in different methods of prayer. So simply put, School of Prayer is a place where kids can come and learn different methods of prayer and actually practice them so that they can come to know Jesus Christ in a more profound way in their life and fall in love with him. So the whole idea of making it a School of Prayer for seniors was really a decision of prudence. In reflecting upon so many people's experience, particularly on senior retreat, I think it's a time where a lot of students are making that decision. Do I want to be in for Jesus or am I out? And a lot of students have real questions of, I encountered Jesus, I want to know him, but I have no idea what to do now that retreat is over. So it was given particularly to seniors as a way to continue what God has started in them in senior retreat and have an active weekly response by growing in different methods of prayer. I think my biggest takeaway whenever it comes to School of Prayer is that young people actually desire to know God. And watching people show up week after week is proof to me that there's nothing I have to do. As a theology teacher, I'm not the true teacher. It's actually the Holy Spirit. And students are hungry to grow in relationship with Jesus. They just need help with some tools so that they can continue to grow their relationship. So I've been impacted by the hunger for holiness that our students have, and I've been really humbled by it. It's increased a hunger within myself.
Great piece, Mia. And now let's hear from one of our sponsors in the student-produced commercial break. You are watching TBN Pulse.
Performance Rehab is an outpatient, private physical therapy clinic that is physical therapist owned. Most of the injuries that we see at Performance Rehab are orthopedic in nature. We see a lot post-surgical, but we also see a lot of general aches and pains. Whether you have a total knee or you have a contact sports injury, we have specialists that primarily see those types of injuries. Our goal here is to help promote active and healthy lifestyles. So if that fits with anything that you may have, then maybe Performance Rehab may be a good fit for you.
Welcome back. And now Abigail Kimberling showing us a look at girls basketball.
We interviewed Ireland Sullivan on the girls basketball season.
Okay, so season recap of last year. We won both of our tournaments that we were in, the Newton and Tonganoxie. We started out the year a little slow, but we ended up picking it up a lot towards the middle and towards the end. We won sub-state against DeSoto in the last couple seconds. It was a great game. And then we made it to state, lost in the first round to Andover by 6 points. It was a really tough loss, but I mean, as a team, I think we learned a lot, and I think that we grew from it last year. Being a freshman on varsity was definitely tough. Like, there's all sorts of emotions. Like, you don't really know what you're getting into at sometimes. Like, you're just kind of thrown into it at first, but I mean, I think I learned a lot. It was a great leadership experience. And I was just very blessed to have a good coaching staff and girls surrounding me that just like really supported me. Even like when I did good, when I did bad, didn't really matter. Like, and I think it was a great experience last year. Okay, so for this year, I think we are going to be better than last year. We played with each other over the summer, during summer league, during our camps and whatnot, and like, I mean, I think we had great team chemistry. I think Snell and Moore and Green, which are our coaches and our coaching staff this year, has grown a lot from last year. And I think we learned a lot about our personnel as well from last year. So, yeah.
Thanks to the video producers who created this segment to further the mission of St. James Academy. I'm Lily Lemon, and thank you for watching TBN Pulse. God bless, and go Thunder!
And we are back here. Thunder with a 2-point lead at half. Mary Claire, what are your thoughts?
We got to get some more points on the board. Yes, we have 24 points, but I'd like to see more. We're doing good on defense, but making things a little bit too easy for Nora Goodenow in the paint. 8 of her 9 points coming from the paint, and the other one from the free throw line.
And like you said, we have excelled so far on the defense. Also had a lot of great ball movement. Though it has ran our shot clock low, we've had great ball movement, but making points out of every possession. This Aquinas team loves to score high, so taking time but also getting points on the board is going to be key if the St. James team wants to hold on to the lead they've got right now.
Yeah, the Thunder defense got to be ready defensively, because surely Aquinas has drawn up some solution to that zone defense that was giving them so much trouble in the first half.
Yeah, and if they can break that zone defense, then Aquinas is going to start to score more and more. But we'll see here as we get ready for this third quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. And I talked to Coach Snell before this game and asked him how that competitive schedule in the Olathe North tournament they played has helped their team. And they said, yes, there were a lot of challenging matchups with help you to learn more about yourself, but they mostly learned how good of a defensive team. And we've seen that tonight because defense wins championships. And
Layla Boylan picking right back up where she left off with a powerful drive, draws the foul from Ireland Sullivan, her third.
And honestly, also taking advantage of these free throws are going to be key, because we saw in the first half there were a lot of free throws, and if a bunch of more of those were made, it could go either way for each team.
Yeah, absolutely. And free throws are critical in boys and girls basketball, but also most importantly girls basketball as well, because they draw fouls a lot, and you got to be able to knock them down.
Boylan splits them. Ruger driving. Beautiful layup, can't get it to fall.
Great drive there from Caroline Rieger. Little crossover. Need to be able to finish that with her outside hand.
Boylan over to Cook. Boylan driving, little floater, and it is good for the Saints.
Great
Take
job.
a 1-point lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Great job there from Layla Boylan.
Thunder can't quite convert there in transition. It'll be Saints ball.
And back to the last drive by Caroline Ruger. Amazing job there. Got in the paint. You would love to see her finish that one. That could have been a highlight reel for them.
And that was with her non-dominant hand, her left hand, outside hand on that one. Part of the reason why she maybe missed that one, but we got to finish those.
Boylan with a good move. Can't quite get either shot to fall. And Rick Hetzel will call a timeout before the Thunder can get a jump ball there.
So now as you go into the huddle here, it's been kind of about the same start we saw in the first quarter has happened here again. St. James got to take advantage of every single opportunity they get, because if this Aquinas team starts to get rolling, they can very easily run away with this game.
I completely agree with that statement, Sal. Very well said. Layla Boylan's hot right now, but we saw Alex Krause get hot at the end of the first half. If she gets hot, she's hot for a while, but this Thunder offense needs to start clicking.
Yeah, the Saints team absolutely filled with talent. Cannot take any single player lightly.
And like you said, if Krause kind of returns in significance to the way she's been all season, that could be a problem for the Thunder. But they've done a good job so far of containing her tonight.
Also got to be weary of Ireland Sullivan in the game with 3 fouls here early in the third.
Absolutely. Coach Snell definitely trusts her, because you see most coaches pulling their player out with 3, but he trusts Ireland Sullivan.
Sullivan, top of the key, gets it stripped away by Krause. Krause looking for Goodenow in the paint. Can't connect. Out of bounds. It will be Thunder ball.
Yeah, Thunder got away with one there. Great job running the floor. Nora Goodenow wide open in the paint. But good defense there from the Thunder. Just a poor pass there from Krause. And once again, Thunder need to take advantage of these turnovers from the Saints.
And from Krause, that just felt uncharacteristic. A bad pass there. definitely makes those connections. But St. James, like you said, got to take advantage of this. They've given you a chance to go get some more points. You got to take it when you can.
And for what feels like the first time all game, North Goodenow checks out of the game for the Saints. So Thunder got to take advantage of what size advantage they have on the court right now.
Absolutely. Now you only got Addison Sabres and Ireland facing up.
Kraus, good move. Rebound, Sabres, and one.
Wow, that's just athleticism right there from Sabres. Defender in front of her got that rebound over the back, and she got that one to go, trying to make it a three-point play.
Wow. You guys said it perfectly. I mean, amazing job there.
And that's just athleticism, like I said, from Addison Sabres. Addison Sabres, Penn State commit, like was said earlier, brother Nick Sabres, Kirkwood Community College commit for baseball, as her dad also played baseball at UNI as well, so very athletic family.
Sullivan can't get the three to fall, but great effort by Emmy Albright to keep the ball to the Thunder, and Ruger fouled going up by Boylan.
Absolutely, all-out effort from Emmy Albright. Great job by her. Caroline Rieger draws a foul on that one, goes to the line for two.
And now you got to take advantage, like we've said. Drain these two free throws.
As expected, Boylan will check out of the game. Got to take advantage of this time without probably two of the Saints' highest scored players tonight are off the court right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and that's key. Have to take advantage, like we've said.
Ruger drains the second. Thunder trail by two. All sorts of chaos going on. Rebound Ersic up to Robinson. Now to Albright. Ruger in the corner for three. Off back rim. Rebound Addison Sabres.
Just a wide open miss there from Caroline Rieger. She'll knock down the next one.
Yeah, and Zach, you said it. STA don't have one of their best players tonight on the court. Take advantage of that. The Thunder just haven't been able to do so. Having kind of a slow start like they did in that first quarter.
Nice crossover there from Emery Albright to get Welsh on her heels.
Sachs now trying to create something on the offensive end. Great take. Left-handed layup is good, and we are tied.
Great job there from Stella Sachs, the freshman, getting on the stat sheet. First points of the game, just too easy.
Drove in there, easy lay. Routine there, and like said, Thunder tied this one up.
Great defense there from Mally Ersic, staying straight up. Great discipline there. Look at this drive here from Stella Sachs. Great screen there from Robinson. Kraus can't catch up, lays it in for the deuce.
Goodenow with the ball back into the game. Order 31 swung all the way around. Back to Goodenow. Stolen away by Tegan Vietti. Thunder have numbers in transition.
Great job there from Vietti. Going into her defender, drawing that foul, goes to the stripe.
Draws the foul. Give her two there. And that could be the Thunder taking that lead right on back here after having that slow start.
Great job there from Vietti. Coach Snell says that Vietti is a speed demon and a pest defensively, and we just saw that.
Yeah, of course, averaging 2 steals per game. Definitely electric on the defensive side of the floor, which leads to transition buckets.
Absolutely, and that's also because she's active defensively. Her hands aren't just to her side. She's active in the offensive player's face.
Free throw is true for Vietti. Boylan back into the game, pushing the ball down the court. Kraus to Goodenow, to Sabres. Layup is no good. Deflected. L. Robinson out of bounds. Will stay with the Saints.
Good defense there from Robinson. Inbound play here for the Saints.
Inbounded to Kraus. Good now. Boylan finds Novacek. Good now. In the lane. Off the glass for 2.
Great job there from Goodenow. Went window shopping on that one for the 2.
For STA, they're starting, feels like the buckets are starting to fall now as life is back for both those teams.
Boylan with the steal. Driving to the lane, dishes to Kraus for the easy lay. Great transition offense from the Saints right there.
Absolutely, that's where she's dangerous. She gets her teammates involved. Great job there from Layla Boylan. Great pass there from Boylan to get Kraus.
Thunder call a timeout, trying to regain some composure and bring some momentum in to finish this third quarter. We'll be right back with you after this short break. Welcome you back to St. Thomas Aquinas High School. Saints hold a 2-point lead over your Thunder with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Mary Claire?
This is a great job here for the Thunder, but Saints looking to carry it away right now. Only up by 2. Seems like a lot more. Thunder just got to put points on the board right now.
And guys, coaches always say the rivalry games mean more, and both teams are showing it. They are playing at the highest level they can. And the Thunder here, they've kept this one close. Despite playing a team who's outscored their opponents by 20 points a game, and you've kept it close within 2 here in the third. If you can keep this consistently, especially going into the fourth, that could be key.
Yeah, it'll be great to see what adjustments Coach Snell has made out the timeout, rather.
Yeah, absolutely. And I asked Coach Snell what was key coming into this game, and he just said simple is key. He tries to keep his emotions down, especially in this rivalry game, and they're playing it simple right now.
Robinson to Sachs in the corner for 3. Too strong. It's a fight for the rebound. Ends in a jump ball. Great hustle there by Mally Ersick.
And that's good for the Thunder here. They're going to get that one back here. Unfortunate miss. Sachs just hasn't been able to hit from 3 range yet today. She's been taking those chances. If she can keep taking them, maybe she'll get one to drain here.
Vietti with it. Robinson left alone. Finds that sweet spot. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound for Sachs.
She's got great hustle right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Wanted her maybe to go up for that one. No one was there, but decides to take it all the way out to the perimeter. Just too long there from Sachs.
Yeah, great hustle player. Great start to her career as only a freshman. You can tell why she rarely comes off the floor for the Thunder.
Absolutely. So much hustle. Brings a lot to the team, especially defensively.
Yeah, and some of those shots she's missing over the years, that's just going to get more routine. She's going to start training those more and more. She can be a great player next year or maybe in the years to come.
I say all 4 years, Sal. She's going to be a great player. Great finish there from Nora Goodenow. Third and 1 opportunity of the night.
And STA have been having a little bit of a hard time from the free throw line here. They drain a few more of those. It could be a very much different game.
Yeah, Goodenow, such a force in the paint. Standing at 6'2", it's hard to contest that.
Absolutely, especially with the height disadvantage. I mean, there's nothing that Sullivan can do about it because Goodenow is so good. She just has her hands straight up and just practices. It's like a little volleyball set. I think that's how you call it. Good drive there from Sullivan. Really wanting her to finish that one through the contact, but she'll go to the free throw line.
Free throws have been the story of tonight. As STA, they've only gone 6 of 13 from the free throw.
Shooting under 50% in a rivalry game from the charity stripe is definitely not something you want to be hearing if you're the Saints, but nonetheless, the Saints holding a 4-point lead, and Sullivan misses the first.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, free throws, they're wide open. You just practice those. They're free, so it's a visible turnover when you miss those free throws.
And those were Sullivan's first 2 misses of the night from 3.
Deflected out of bounds after multiple hustle plays. It'll be the Saints' ball.
Thunder have got to start capitalizing on those free points here, and even just, I mean, I love the going for the 3. I love the initiative, but taking those simple 2s are going to pay off in the long run here.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, Sal. Only shooting 25% from 3 from the season. We're way under that tonight.
Great ball movement and ball fake from Addison Sabers. Gets the 2 to go. Saints extend their lead to 7.
Yeah, absolutely. Addison Sabers is doing a great job of controlling the paint, opening up the space for her teammates, but also herself as well. Looked like a travel. Yep, it will be a travel there from Crow.
Krause frustrated, top of your screen after ripping the ball away. Teammate can't get the ball to her in transition there. Would have been an easy 2.
Yeah, that could have been 2 more points for Aquinas as they're opening up the gap at 6 points right now. Largest lead of tonight, I believe, was St. James with 8. So Thunder here going to need to get some points here, try to stop this Aquinas run and get one of their own, try to get back in this before this third quarter ends.
Deep inbound to Sachs. Robinson to Sullivan. Finds Ganson, wants the shot, can't get it off. Defense is suffocating right now.
Need more movement on offense right now. Yes, we're doing that dribble pass penetration. Ireland Sullivan, unfortunately, steps out of bounds. That possession needs to be more productive there.
Yeah, just Sullivan ran out of room there. Unfortunate there. Nothing much, really, she could do.
Yeah, just trying to go for that baseline drive, try for the up and under. The reverse layup on the other side. Defense wasn't giving it to her.
Saints sharing the ball, swinging all the way around the court.
Yeah, and they're going to take this last second shot here with 7 on the clock. 7 seconds on the clock.
Krause trips. Foul is called. Or kickball, maybe.
See what the...
No, it will be a foul on Sachs.
Yeah, and Saints, they were just trying to run the clock down, take the last second shot here. Smart by them. Going into the fourth quarter with a 6-point lead here.
3.5 seconds remaining in this third, and Nora Goodnow comes back into the game with 4 fouls.
That's just a risk I don't think you need to take here if you're the Saints.
Boylan with the drive and gets the shot to fall as time expires in the third quarter.
And I think she got a foul on that one, I believe. They called the blocking foul on the floor, it looks like, on Albright. Or they did not call on the floor. Yep, they didn't call on the floor.
Basket counts. Another electric moment. The Saints finishing their last shot opportunity and capitalizing. And now they'll open up a 9-point lead to open up the fourth quarter.
Largest lead of the night.
We'll be right back with you after this break for the final quarter.
Smoothie King, you need to rule the day. Help everybody live a healthier and active lifestyle. So faith is very important for us, for Kim and I. We're located on 66th Street in Monticello, which is basically Monticello and Shawnee Mission Parkway near K7.
We are back here for the final quarter of this great rivalry matchup. Saints holding a 9-point lead and get the ball to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a tough third quarter for the Thunder with only 5 points. The Saints are really putting on the pressure to cause turnovers. The Thunder need to regroup here in the fourth.
Yeah, Aquinas with the largest lead of the night. Thunder are going to have to go on a run here, try to close this lead, put Aquinas on the back foot.
Absolutely, and it starts right now. It can't happen at the 4-minute mark. It's got to happen now. Layla Boylan lays it in.
Yeah, something's got to give to start this fourth quarter for the Thunder. Got to build some momentum.
And it all starts on the defensive end. We need stops, and if we score on offense, it just cancels it out if we can't get a stop.
Sachs now looking to Robinson. Finds that mid-range. She's so consistent at that when she can get it going, but just got to find her spot. And that might be the momentum that the Thunder are looking for.
And Elle Robinson, she's gone 3 of 3 from three-point range tonight.
Here's this defensive pressure we need. Active hands by all 5 players out on the court.
Novacek finds Kraus at the last second there. To Boylan.
Novacek is wide open, number 31. They don't find her.
Kraus three-pointer does not fall. Ganson in transition. Puts up a shot, draws the foul on Alex Kraus, and will go to the free throw line with a chance to cut the deficit to 7.
Great job there from Ganson, getting out in transition, drawing that foul, going to the charity strike for 2. We need these 2 right now.
Yeah, those 2 close the gap. St. James just got to keep doing what they're doing right now.
Off back rim on the first. Ganson looking to regain composure and knock down the second. First, number 22, Ainsley Cook will check in for the Saints.
Yeah, Ainsley Cook, just a great facilitator. Coach Rick Hetzel coaches her up really well. Aquinas has advanced to the state tournament all 27 years of Rick Hetzel's career, and they have won 12 state championships, this girls basketball program at Aquinas.
What a dynasty.
Absolutely. Just goes to show their coaching staff and what they do with these players.
Saints spreading the ball. Kraus to Boylan. Good now. Oh, good now, not looking for the pass, and it's corralled by the Thunder. Looking like we're going to have a jump ball here. Ball will stay with the Saints.
And that was another great read by Elle Robinson there, disrupting the offense of the Saints. She has done amazing tonight. She has 3 blocks already tonight there and almost forced another turnover.
Inbounded to Sabres, back to Boylan. Kraus to Cook. Back to Kraus, 2 seconds on the shot clock. Does not get it off in time.
Yep, shot clock violation there from Alex Kraus. I'd like her to see, needs to be a little bit more diligent of the time there as Frau comes back in. With 2 state championships already under Alex Kraus's belt, Kraus and her teammates are determined to make history once again. She said at Aquinas the tradition is that they play for each other and avoid focusing on individual goals. She spent most of the offseason improving her mental and physical game and worked to become more mentally tough and improve her confidence on and off the hardwood. From a skill standpoint, she said there is so much that can be improved upon, but focuses on getting in the weight room and her diet. And great finish there from Caroline Rieger.
Huge play at this point in the game. This is the momentum we talked about that the Thunder would need to find if they want to bring this game a little bit closer.
Exactly. They have gone on a huge run here, held Aquinas to that 40.
And more importantly, looks like Nora Goodnow is now fouled out the game with over 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Huge for the Thunder.
Absolutely. We need to take advantage right now. It's only Addison Sabres they have right now in the paint. That is the only threat they have. Thunder need to take advantage and go at it.
And another jump ball is called, and this time in favor of the Thunder. Down 6 here in the fourth.
The Thunder have some life back here in the fourth. It's time dwindling away. Just over 5 minutes to go in this one.
Sachs brings it up in no hurry. Robinson to Sachs.
Ireland posting up, had a mismatch with Krause, but now Sabres goes back on Sullivan. Would love to see a find there from Krause, from Ireland.
Finds Albright for 3, no good. Struggle for the ball, off the Saints, and it'll stay with the Thunder. Shot clock resets.
That is huge for the Thunder here. They've had great ball control all night, and they've been passing it well, using up all that shot clock, taking time off the clock. That's good for the Thunder. They can keep doing that all night. That could be the difference here.
Absolutely. Look for the 3 ball right here as Ganson comes in.
Right on cue, 3-point specialist checking into the game to give Sachs her first breather of the night.
They like to use the screen here. Yep, Sullivan likes to pop up, exactly.
Poked away by Boylan. Hustle play ends in tripping up Sullivan, and that will end up being a foul on Boylan likely, and will stay with the Thunder. Just relentless effort.
Like you were saying about Tatum Ganson, she's got 5 points on tonight. She is 1 of 2 from 3. Hasn't had that many opportunities tonight, but we know she's a 3-point shooter.
Absolutely, and she's really good in transition as well. Defensively, had a few steals tonight.
Picks up her 4th foul of the game, checks out with 4:44 to go in this final quarter.
And that's big. You have Gooden out and Boylan out. Need to take advantage.
Sullivan, no one home.
Yeah, miscommunication there. Thought Robinson was going to do that backdoor cut. She didn't. Another turnover on the offensive side of the ball. Really can't happen in crunch time.
Now you are down to the last half of the last quarter. You cannot have these type of miscues at this point in the game.
Krause over to Cook. Driving. Holds a pivot out to Sabres. Foul's called on Ruger, trying to defend Krause in the paint.
Yeah, just got her hands too much on that jersey number 10 for Caroline Rieger. Unfortunate there. Won't go to the line quite yet. Ainsley Cook will inbound it for the Saints.
Yeah, Thunder's first foul on the night, on the quarter right now in this fourth. Discipline's going to be key.
Good feed to Sabres inside for the easy 2.
Absolutely. Great job there from Sabres. Just a really good pass there. Nothing the Thunder can do about it. That's what I'm saying. If we can score on the offense, we can, but we got to get stops on the defensive end, and that's just not happening right now. And great defense from Welsh to force that turnover.
And right now, the Thunder just kind of feel a little bit rattled there. Another miscommunication in forcing the backcourt violation. Thunder just, you got to, if I'm Snow, I'm taking a timeout, collecting, just bring the team in, say, hey, cool down. We're fine. We got a little bit of time left to make this comeback.
Welsh with it over to Krause. Saints taking all the time they need. Poked away from Ireland Sullivan and stays with the Saints.
Just another good defensive show from Ireland Sullivan there.
Great play design there from the Saints. Finds Welsh for the easy 2. Extends their lead to 10 now.
Absolutely. We got to score right here. Great move there. Great job there from Elle Robinson. Hit the little Euro step and laid it in for the 2. Big time play by Robinson.
Robinson makes it 14 points tonight. She's gone 5 of 8 from the field. And the Thunder, timeout now. Could this be the life that St. James needs to get back into this game?
Absolutely. We just got points on the board. Like we've said all night, it starts on the defensive end. You got to fight over screen that Addison Sabers gives you. Even though it's hard with her big frame, you got to do it.
Just a tough lay there. That is skill at its finest.
Absolutely, and practice as well, because it's easy to drag your back foot on those 0 steps, but she doesn't. Great job there from Robinson, the senior. Robinson is committed to Benedictine College for basketball, so she'll head down to Atchison next year.
Robinson looking to get the team fired up out the timeout.
Absolutely, because this is their time right here. We have momentum on that side. After that huge bucket, we got to get a stop.
The Thunder here can mount a comeback. They've had a few good runs already tonight. Do they have one more left in them with 3 minutes to go here?
Cook brings it up the court for Aquinas. Albright in there. Robinson with the steal, secures it. Finds Sullivan. Layup is no good. Rebound attempted by Tatum Ganson, but is fouled.
Great job there from Ganson. Second champ points, opportunity absolutely huge. Estella Sachs checks in as it looks to be for Ganson.
And with one more foul from the Saints, the Thunder will be at the free throw line. Critical with 3 minutes left in the fourth, trailing by 8.
Thunder here. You can just feel it. They have the momentum with them right now.
Great job there from Ireland Sullivan, just backing her defender down, drawing that foul. Now going to the charity stripe. You need to knock these down right here. As you see that again, going up strong. Kraus thought she was toe on that one. Brought her hands down just a little too far. Sullivan, these are crunch time free throws right here.
Buries the first.
Gone 4 of 6 tonight from the free throw line. Ireland Sullivan has been knocking those down.
And I wonder if the Thunder are going to press Aquinas right here after this free throw.
Second one rattles home and looks to be some full court pressure as predicted by Emmy Albright, but Boyle easily shakes it.
Yeah, absolutely. Usually in close games, yes, you do the press, but it's going to be hard against this Saints team because you have Boylan or Kraus bringing up the ball, and they are great players out here, and they're going to break it easily, so it's got to be top-tier defense.
Well, the Aquinas are going to take all their time they need to score here because they've got a big lead.
Absolutely.
Dribble handoff to Boylan. Looking to get rid of the ball. 4 seconds on the shot clock. And a foul is called on Caroline Ruger. Trying to apply that defense.
They had, and Thunder had great defense right now. The Saints didn't really have an open person right now. With 4 seconds left, can't foul there. You got to let that shot clock run out, get that ball back.
Yeah, they had no one open, but you got to stay straight up there. I mean, it's just simple like that. Stay straight up. I mean, she's stuck. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. What is she gonna do? She stopped her dribble, so can't move.
Kraus driving into all 4 Thunder defenders there. Gets it out to Welsh. And as you said, Saints in no hurry to put a shot up here.
No, and they got a full shot clock back, so they're going to take all the time they can.
Miscommunication on the pass by Kraus. Out of bounds. Huge play from Sabers. And it will remain Saints ball.
Yeah, just a great play there from Addison Sabers, picking the pocket. Saints ball. Shot clock only at 11.
Into Sabers. Boylan looking to drive. Lost it. Robinson in transition. Finds Sullivan for the 2.
Great job there from Ireland Sullivan. Cuts the lead to 4 with under 1:40 to go.
And they had numbers on that one there. Full press. And they got it.
Boylan fires it off her teammates' hands. It'll be Thunder ball. This is the momentum we've been talking about.
Another mistake by Aquinas. That is costly. Thunder have momentum as we watch this one. Robinson and Sullivan, 2-on-1. Gives Sullivan easy lay in. Thunder cut the lead to 4 now.
Yep, and that's what you practice when you're at practice. 2v1 situations. Great job there for finishing.
Robinson looking for 3 again. Rattles out. Rebound Aquinas.
We need strong defense here. No fouls right here. Like every coach says, stay on that surfboard as Rick Hetzel calls a timeout.
Guys, Thunder very clearly had the momentum on that one in those last few plays. If they can keep up that momentum out of the timeout here, I think St. James have a very good opportunity here to force overtime or try to tie this one up almost.
Yeah, absolutely. And with the shot clock, it does require a shot at some point. Prior to the shot clock, you can pass around for much longer. So kind of a disadvantage here because 2 years ago, guys, they were just dribbling it out.
Yeah, shot clock, a great addition there. Makes this game so much more entertaining, especially for us and you guys watching at home.
Yeah, absolutely, because they just dribble it out. Like it wouldn't be so fun to watch.
Exactly. But now with 109, Aquinas under a little bit of pressure here.
Gotta wonder what Hetzel's drawing up in the timeout here. Saints could effectively take off half the remaining game clock with this possession, and with the score, would be up by 6.
Yeah, absolutely. You're definitely giving the ball to Addison Sabres. No one could stop Addison Sabres for the Thunder. I mean, it's not the Thunder's fault. It's just a height disadvantage, and Addison Sabres just has a stronger build than everyone on the Thunder. And the only person that can really guard Sabres is Ireland Sullivan. So you just give it to Addison Sabres in the paint and let her go to work.
And guys, we noticed more in the game they were running zone a lot against this SDA team, but as the time has dwindled down here in the fourth, they are running more man-to-man.
And you got to do that because the Saints have knocked down a couple threes, and at this point, I mean, you just got to do man. Because you're trying to get them in, trying to get in their face to be active.
It feels like the man pressure has forced a little bit more mistakes from Aquinas.
Yeah, and some miscommunication on the offensive end. The past couple possessions has been pivotal to St. James' comeback, and be a reach-in foul on L. Robinson there with 54 seconds remaining.
They won't shoot quite yet, as Ersick will come in for Albright. Albright coming out. Wonder if Ersick came in just for the height, as Regan Novacek, the sophomore, coming in here for the Saints, coming off that 19-point game. A little quiet here tonight, but good on the defensive end for Aquinas.
And that foul, resetting the shot clock, is pivotal, but it looks to be the Thunder trying to get into a fouling situation here. Send Aquinas to the line.
Yeah, and the Thunder, they've got some good three-point shooters here. I think you are at the point in this game where you've got to go for 3. You're down 4. You hit a 3 here, that puts this game just close enough.
Play drawn up, looking for Kraus, can't find her. Knocked out of bounds, remain with the Saints. Great defense there from the Thunder.
Yeah, absolutely. One more foul to give here until the Saints are at the free throw line. As Ganson returns for Sachs. Sachs, just not her night tonight. Ganson doing great things on both sides of the ball.
And there's that 5th foul from Ganson.
Boylan with some huge free throws awaiting her here. Looking to extend the lead to 6 for Aquinas with under a minute left.
And Aquinas have had a tough time from the free throw line today, 6 for 14.
Yeah, Layla Boylan, though, hasn't missed today, and she makes that one.
This is the second. Robinson board, looking ahead to Sachs. Some urgency on the offensive end here. Tosses it out of bounds. It'll be Saints ball. Ganson will come in again to likely deliver a foul to Aquinas.
And that's just another unfortunate miscommunication from St. James there.
Yep, and Tegan Vietti comes in for Rieger. Vietti, such a great defender. With a few steals tonight, as she's got the assignment on Kraus here.
Ball stolen away by Ganson on the inbound. Robinson for three, off the mark. Rebound Kraus, and a foul by Vietti.
That was a good look there for three from Robinson. Just can't knock it down. Can't make them all. As they'll send Kraus to the free throw line.
It's been a night for Al Robinson, leading this team with 14 points. She's been doing a great job, but just unfortunately can't knock that one down there.
Yeah, absolutely. And when I used to play basketball, me and my dad used to go up on Saturdays to the rec at about 7:30, we say. Alex Kraus already there. I would say like 6:45, breaking a sweat, practicing her free throw, so she's built for this. She makes that one. Right here, Thunder need to score. Right after this shot, right after this free throw, we got to go down fast.
Kraus can't hit the second one. Remains a two-possession game. Robinson bringing the ball up the court, driving for the easy layup. Timeout will be called by Coach Snell.
Yeah, great job there from Robinson, getting the easy two. Love to see it, not shooting that three. How about you get the easy deuce on that one? Coach Snell calls a timeout, set up the press.
Easy deuce, and now you got to get a stop here if you're the Thunder. If you can get a stop and get a couple more, and get a quick bucket, that could change the course of this game.
Yeah, because you only get 5 seconds to inbound this ball. Tons of pressure, active hands. Your hands can't be to the side like we said earlier. Active hands all up in their face, all up in their body. Smell their jersey, as they like to say.
Yeah, the Thunder have shown great resilience down the stretch here, not letting it get too out of hand, even after trailing by as much as 9. Have really shown they're in it to win it, and got a chance here to come up with a huge steal. See what Coach draws up.
It's going to be full court pressure here.
Yeah, absolutely. Full court pressure for sure. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad if we get a foul here, because the Saints aren't shooting very well at the line, but like to foul Novacek or Cook.
Yeah, 15% or 50% from free throw. It's a quick foul there.
Boylan only missed one on the night. Little shaken up earlier when she got on the floor. But only a 4-point game here at St. Thomas Aquinas. 20 seconds to go.
Boylan knocks down the first.
Got to get this ball out fast here if she makes this.
Extends the lead to 6. Too easy for Layla Boylan. And Sachs desperately pushing it down the court. Finds Sullivan. Layup will not go. And another foul by Vietti with just 11 seconds to go.
Yeah, I mean, those missed layups are just adding up here in the fourth. Missed many in the first quarter. Made a good amount of them in the second quarter. That's when it really started going offensively. Third quarter, not making those layups. Layups are key, and if you don't make them, they add up, and that's what's happening right now.
Novacek puts it through. Checking out of the game for likely the final time, number 24, Elle Robinson, leading scorer for the Thunder tonight.
Absolutely, Elle Robinson, great minutes in her last game against Aquinas.
Of the calendar year.
Oh yes, of the calendar year.
Now they'll get one more crack at them later this year at home.
Yes.
Possibly 2 in the Newton tournament, but that will conclude the game. Saints 50, St. James 44. Saints come away with the win after a hard-fought fourth quarter and some clutch free throws. Thank you for joining us, and we will be there for the we'll be back for the boys game shortly on the Thunder Broadcasting Network.